Another Brick fan with the Disney themed BrickHeadz. This is Daisy Duck. This is set 40476, was released in June 2021, has 110 pieces and cost about $10 when it was released. As you can see, this is BrickHead number 126 and is a complement to the Donald Duck BrickHead that was released last year. There are many Disney BrickHeadz, including their classic characters like Mickey and Minnie, and many movie characters like the Little Mermaid, Jack Skellington and Sally, and there are a couple even from Pirates of the Caribbean. Let's go ahead and get this BrickHead set built, and then we'll take a look at the finished BrickHead. Here is Daisy Duck, and as you can see, she has a pink and purple or violet outfit going on here. You can see she has this big pink bow up in her hair. It looks good from a distance, but when you look close up at it, you can see there's a lot of bricks in there, and it makes it kind of like a broken up view. I mean, just getting all those aligned and set up just right is kind of difficult, so a little bit of criticism there, but from a distance, I think it looks just fine. She doesn't have webbed feet like we see with the other duck characters, but you can see that she's wearing these pink shoes or slippers, if you will. I do like the printed eyelashes here on this 1x4 piece. She has this rounded look here on the top of her, above her eyes, which again is very common for the duck figures. Very plain on the sides, just the white representing her white feathers. So you see her shirt here is done in that, continuing with that violet color. And then her hands there. She does have some orange down here for her legs. She has a tail that is done with this 3-sloped piece here, which I think looks good. There's the back, and both sides, as you can see, are pretty much the same. Doing a quick comparison between Daisy and Donald Duck. Donald, of course, came out last year, and you can see they both have the same kind of facial features. They both have prints here in the front to represent their shirts. Both have kind of a V-neck, whereas Donald has the bow tie and you just barely see his yellow scarf there. Donald has the webbed feet that are represented by these slope pieces here. This is a 1x3 slope. So it has the one row of studs and then the rest of it is smooth. You see along the sides are pretty much done exactly the same way. Tails are the same. Donald has that print back here for the rest of his scarf that he's wearing. So very similar ducks, and they look good together as a couple. Real quickly on the value, if we start with 110 pieces at $10, is just under the 10 cent per piece. As I've said many times in my BrickHead reviews, this is a pretty standard price for a single BrickHead pack at $10 or $9.99. I think these are a good value. Price per piece is kind of moot, I think, when you're looking at BrickHeadz. They pretty much charge $10 per full-size BrickHead and $5 for the smaller BrickHeadz. So like a large and a small BrickHead goes for $15. 2 large BrickHeadz usually go for $20, etc. So I think this fits right in line with the cost of other BrickHeadz, and I believe all of them are a good value. They certainly look good on display, and if you can put the themes together, I think they look pretty nice, where you get like Daisy and Donald, for example, Mickey and Minnie, to name some others. There's also another set that came out this year that's Disney themed, and that is Scrooge McDuck with all of his nephews, Huey, Dewey, and Louie, which we'll take a look at tomorrow. Hopefully you enjoyed my thoughts on this Disney BrickHead. I'm going to get started on my next video. And until then, happy building. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button and be sure to subscribe to my channel to see more content. I left a link to my BrickHeadz review playlist up here on the screen.